Hi, hello, welcome. It's Pip here from queenpipcards.com. Welcome to this month's Suite of Possibilities. This video hop with myself and my good friend Katina Martinez in the US happens every month, and we go through one of the suites that's in the catalogue and share with you lots of lovely ideas and designs. This time we're going through Sweetest Christmas. That's on page 8 of the mini July to December 2022 catalogue, and it is a mega suite. And what we mean by a mega suite is that it includes 2 stamp sets as part of the suite. It also includes all of these other goodies, and if you want a closer look at the actual stamp sets, you can turn the page and you get the actual stamp sets real size with more ideas and inspiration. And then on this side, here's the other one with the candy canes and more inspiration there. Now, I'm going to let you into a little secret. I don't own either of those because, I don't know, something about it didn't really sit with me the first time I saw it. I just thought, oh, candy cane, yeah, whatever, I've had those before. I did like the fact that the candy cane goes opposite directions. So I do like the fact that your candy cane, you can stamp it both ways. So you can have opposite candy canes, which I really like, but it didn't really like sing to me. This one I should have bought, because now this one is absolutely singing to me, and I just love how those swags look and how it all hangs together. And actually I probably should have got both, because I actually now really like both of them. Isn't that always the way? But I did happen to get pretty much everything else that's in the catalogue. So here's the papers. Obviously I had the papers because we do our paper party. So these are the 6 designs, and you can see their stripes, 3 stripes, and then 3 different candy cane. And these candy cane you can cut out from the catalogue with using the dies. And then on the back side of these we have a beautiful array, more stripes, and then, you know, lovely background sort of patterns. Very Christmassy, and the colours are Pool Party. Okay, so that's Pool Party, Sweet Sorbet, which is the new, one of the new in colours, Garden Green, and Real Red. So we've got 2 reds going on in this one, and you can see that because you've got 2 shades going on in some of the patterns, which is lovely actually. And then also in the suite is this gorgeous glimmer paper. Yum yum yum. So this is the white and red, I think it's called. Is it just called that? Real Red and White glimmer paper. And it's lovely because this is a true white, and we haven't had that before, so that's really nice. And then it comes with 2 ribbons in a combo pack. So one in Real Red, one in Garden Green. Nice size, great for tying bows. Awesome for tying bows, and you know that I love a bow. So yeah, that's a really good pack. And then it comes with some sequins. Now I haven't got the sequins, but they're in the same kind of format as these are old sequins that we used to have. These are the adhesive backed seasonal sequins. Maybe they are current. Oh, maybe they are from it. Hold on. Now I'm checking myself. Maybe I bought some and didn't realise. That does happen to me on occasion. Let me just have a quick look. Seasonal sequins. Okay, so these are the sequins. Didn't even know I had those. That's smashing. I just pulled them out my drawer. I thought they were old. Great. Well, we can play with those then. I can open those up then. We can have a look at them. So let's open those. Oh, I love finding new stuff that I didn't even know I had. Just for you on this video. Now I find it easier if we go in with a pair of snips on these. Just cut along the inside here, and then that way you can just pull this back. You don't have to open it right the way up if you don't want to, and then you can get them out. So what have we got in here? Let's have a look. Oh, 4 sheets, different colours. Oh, how gorgeous. So we've got the red, Sweet Sorbet, the Garden Green, the gold, and the white. Nice. Oh yeah, okay, well I'm going to add those to my projects then, because I made loads of stuff for you and I didn't even include them. Okay, so the things that I'm going with, I didn't have the stamp sets obviously, and no, I won't find them somewhere secreted away in a drawer. I didn't buy those. So what I've done is I've substituted other things, but I've used the main premise for these cards. So the first set of cards I want to show you are my Jingle 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 cards. In fact, let me show you these 2, because these were the 2 that we did. I did a show recently, a big vendor show, and this was our make and take. We used the Stamparatus and we showed them how to use the Stamparatus, and we used the papers from Sweetest Christmas. So that's a couple there, and then I've used them again in this set of cards, doing a selection of cards that you can make using the paper as the main, with the jingle jingle, so jingle jolly believe as the 3 main elements, and using the colours, and then here pulling out that pool party, and here pulling out that sweet sorbet. It's really nice. It's a softer red than real red, and again this is sweet sorbet, but we're using the real red ribbon on that. So that's a few cards that I've made with the jingle jingle jingle, but using it as a great background. I think these papers just really set it off beautifully. So I've used these papers loads, actually, really lots. And then I thought, okay, well, let's make a card that's a little bit more in keeping with the suite. So I made this one, and I actually used some old retired sequins because I didn't think I had the sequins. So now I can go and replace them. That's great, although they look all right. But they would have looked better with the real ones, but hey ho. So these are cut out. I cut them out by hand, but as I said, you could cut them out using the dies, or you could stamp them exactly the same. And then I just brought in that bow punch, this one, this one, so it cuts out the big and the little leaves at the same time, and I just use that with the glimmer to give you that lovely little sparkly background, and then a spot of red ribbon there, just in a nice bow. And it actually uses the same layout, if you can see, as this one. So it's the same design. I've just centered it more rather than having it at the top, so I've just moved it down a bit. I've changed it. I used the green version rather than the red version. No, I didn't. I used the red version rather than green, as in I changed the old olive to sweet sorbet. And yeah, so it looks completely different, but it's actually based on the same layout. I love cards that do that. It's like a little, I don't know, just a secret way of doing stuff that you find and you work, and it works beautifully. So I really like this one, and how those candy canes hang together. I think they look great that way. And then the season's greeting was from Penguin Place. So that's that one. So let's make a card now. I'm making a different version of one I've already made, so you're going to see it in different colorways, and then I'll show you the version I did to start off with, so you can see how different it looks depending on what you use. So I am going to, I've already pre-cut out one of these, and I've done the one which is garden green and pool party, which is why I've decided to go with a pool party base. So this brings in that pool party colour. And then I have the one with all the multicoloured, which is the red stripes on the back, this piece of designer series paper, and I'm layering that onto a real red. So this time I've gone for real red. Just going to layer that on, and you'll see photos of this over on my blog, and when you're done here, please make sure that you hop over and see Katina, see what she's got going on. Her video link is below, and you can buy all the products, they're also linked below. So if you're local to me, or if you're in Europe basically, you can purchase these. I'm going to go with both of the ribbons and bring one across, a little bit lower I think, one across there, and then make sure that looks good. Now you could also incorporate, if you wanted to, some pool party sheer ribbon, because that would also work, because you know that's one of the colours here, so you could definitely do that. Actually I think, yeah, I go that way or go low. There we go. Put that one there. Chop that one off. Then I can check and make sure that they're okay. Yep, they're right. I like that. And then I'm going to attach that to my base. This is a card that includes a lot of layers for me. I'm more of a simple girl. You know, the first cards are probably much more me. Although I like this one. I think this one's quite layered. This one's quite layered for me. This one gets more layered, so you know, it was but I actually really enjoyed making it. I actually enjoyed designing this one, so sometimes it's good to go outside your comfort zone and just do something a bit different. Okay, so next up I want to I need a square. Have I got a square? I needed a square. I don't have a square. Ugh. Okay, I need to cut myself a square. Bear with me, I'll be back. Okay, I got a square. I just want to cut one of those out. So I want that square to go there, and then I'm actually going to change my one up just slightly. I'm going to use that for my label, but I might turn it that way. And then I need a circle to go here, and you'll understand why I'm doing that in a minute. So, so this is going to go flat down there, and what I want it to do is I want it to have some of these coming out from behind. So I've just punched these with the bow punch. So I'll do this. So I'm using this as my base to stick these onto, and then they will go. That will then form my base for the next part of the card. So sometimes I think we always get stuck up with sticking things behind stuff, and it will be behind stuff, but to start off with it's going to be on top of this one. And then I have some white ones of these, so I'm just going to add a little white one there. And it doesn't matter about these bits here because we're going to hide those, so don't worry about those showing. Okay, stick that one there. Okay, and then I'm going to put that to one side. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to just attach. Actually, it needs to go that way on this card. This is going to come across here, I think. Yeah, it's going to look better if it goes that way, I think. So this is going to be attached here. Now, because it's paper, I'm not going to put this up on dimensionals. I'm going to glue this straight to the front of here. Okay, that just gives it a little bit more strength. Then I'm going to tie a ribbon. What colour do we want to go with on this one? I think we're going to go red because we've got lots of green in that, so we'll go red. And just see what I mean about this, just ties beautifully in a gorgeous little bow. So just snip your ends off. And if you don't know how to tie a bow, just search my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on my blog, hop over and watch it on YouTube and then search my channel, subscribe obviously, so that you know about my stuff coming up in the future. But just search on my channel for how to tie a bow the Queen Pip way, and you'll find a little video. It's my most popular, well, it's my second most popular video I've ever done, because it teaches people how to tie a bow, and everybody says, oh my goodness, you know, I couldn't have tied a bow quite so well before I watched your video. So that's going to go and lay on top of that. I'm going to pop this, yeah, I think that looks good. That's going to look good there. So this one is dimensionals. So see how we're just building this up now. It's really simple. Building the card up. There we go. Do you know, I'm going to stick, you know me, I need to stick one in the middle. I'm a bit OCD, you'll get used to me. I can't bear the thought that that would have a dent in it when it went through the post. Okay, so that's going to be straight. This is going to be at an angle, so you just need to work out roughly where that's going to be. Pop that down. Then we're going to layer this up. I told you it was layered. Not like me, is it, eh? All these layers. But I love it, actually. It's come out really nicely. This one I can coat with because it's got support from the one above and the card base below. So we'll coat with that. And we're going to put that down straight. Now it's going to have to come in a little bit because we don't want that that flourish to go too far over and get caught in the envelope. I'm always a little bit concerned about making sure that things stay inside the envelope. Now, is that straight? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to add a little sentiment on this side. And I've used the Trimming the Tree Sending Christmas Cheer. And I like this one. I think it's a nice one. But you could do other ones if you wanted to. There's lots and lots of good Christmas sentiments out there this year. And obviously if you had the one that matched, that would be perfect. But, I don't. And then I want to do this in Pool Party because it's the only other bit of Pool Party we're going to get. It might be a little bit pale, but we'll see. Should be okay. Pool Party is actually quite a chunky colour if you get there. There we go. And the good thing is because it's see-through, you can work out where it's going to go. And that looks lovely like that. I like that. So we'll add this one with dimensionals as well. And this helps to stick your ribbon down. People often say to me, what do you use to stick your ribbon down on the front? And I say nothing. I never stick it to the front. I stick it to the back and then I add things over the top. If on the odd occasion you do have to stick something to the front, then I always use Stampin' Seal because it's a dry glue. So just going to make sure those 2 points go in there. Like so. It needs to be a little straighter though, like so. It's not quite. There we go. Perfect. And now we can finish off with some of our actual sequins. And these are better still because they're actually adhesive, self-adhesive, which I love. So we can pop on some little green ones. And we can pop on maybe a big white one. I like the big white one here. Pop that down there. Maybe a little white one over there. And a little green one. Let's see. Do another little green one down here. And then maybe a large green one. That one can come. That one can come and tuck in under here. There we go. Nice. Excellent. So now we have our Pool Party version of Sending Christmas Cheer, which is quite nice and bright, isn't it? And here is my Garden Green version on the other side. So I decided to do two, one each way. And so this one I've used red and white big and then switched them out. This one I decided to do 2 red, 2 white. So just by making a few changes and adding a different shape or a different colour, look how different those 2 cards actually look. I think they'd be great. So those are my sort of complicated layered cards that I've done for this. And then no Christmas card or Christmas video would be complete, I don't think, without some packaging. So I completed some packaging. I was inspired by the catalogue to complete a little candy cane topper. Now, as I said, I don't have the dies that come with the set, which actually make you a little piece like this. I don't have that. So I decided to have a look around, see what I had at home. And I was quite surprised I still had some candy cane, actually. They're from last year, don't tell anyone, don't eat them. But I got this from Seasonal Labels and my little 1/2 inch retired punch. I know, so sad. But I'm sure lots of you have got a 1/2 inch punch. And I just popped 2 holes in that, like so. And then you can just bend that through and that makes you a lovely base that you can then decorate. And I decorated it using the fabulous mittens that are from Celebrate with Tags. I just love this set. We used it for Paper Party again. We had so much fun at Paper Party. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go and have a look on my website and have a look at, in fact, the link's below to go and have a look at events and in fact go and have a look at retreats because it's all up there. So which I think is under learning. Yeah, go and have a look at learning and you'll find all about retreats and paper parties and what we do. But this image is so cute. So I did a couple in Coastal Cabana, lifting it slightly from the pool party, making it a little bit brighter to go with the candy cane. Topped it with some ribbon, job done. So that would be an easy treat to give to somebody at Christmas time. Hang them on the tree, they would look lovely. And then finally, I went back for an oldie but a goodie. It's a tea bag holder. Could I find a tea bag that was in a packet to put in it? No, I could not. So your tea bag would fit in there, but in the back I've got a packet of biscuits. So that you have basically 2 pockets to pop this in. This has been around years. And then I tied it with the ribbon and I added those lovely punched elements with the glimmer. And I brought out the gold holly leaves, which are returned from last year, these little embellishments. They're so cute. And then I added the pearlescent enamel shapes in 3 dots, so it looked like, not enamel shapes, enamel basics. I call them peeps, pearlized enamel effects basics. They come in little tubes and you just drop them out to whatever you want, and that's how they go. And this is on a tag, again from Celebrate with Tag bundle. And then this sentiment here, which is just gorgeous. This is from, what's this from? Very Best Occasions. I love this set as well. It's great. All occasions all throughout the year. But this one here just spoke to me. And you know, you could colour it in and stuff as well if you wanted to. I probably will do that at some point. And we can now add some sparkle to this. So we could add some more. We could do some more little gold things, because now I've got my sequins. I'm off. I want to go. I want to start playing. So we could add a little gold sequin down here, and then we could add another one. Kind of. Yeah, let's add another one over here. I like that. That gives us kind of like a 3 triangle going with that. That's nice. And I might actually just add one of these white ones onto here, or maybe the red ones. That would be nice. Just add a big one, I think. Add a little sparkly sequin. Where the button is? Not where the button is. Decisions. I think just in the middle. I think that would be nice. Just a little, yeah, maybe not. Maybe too sparkly. Maybe we need the little one on the button. Let's do the little one. I was right the first time. On the button. There we go. Look at that. It's cute. Cute. So there we go. I hope that you have enjoyed your little romp through the Sweetest Christmas with me, from whether it's from the tea bag holder or the little candy cane, or looking at the, you know, layered options for cards that you can do. These are all great ideas for you to do, and if you had the stamps you could then take it up a notch even more. But even if you just add to, you know, with other stamp sets that you have, I think these papers are just amazing, and this colour combination is just lovely too. So I hope you like Sweetest Christmas. Please hop over and see Katina's hop and video and tutorial. I will put this as a project sheet up on my blog, so you can go and grab the instructions on how to make that. And yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this. We'll be back again next month for another Sweeter Possibilities, but in the meantime, please shop with me if you enjoy my my makes, and subscribe so that you come back again next time to see us again. Thanks ever so much for watching. It's Pip here from queenpipcards.com, and I will see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye bye.